back, everyone, to the Art of Living Life. This week I'm a little bit late. I actually already recorded my episode yesterday, but somehow it didn't save my record, and this is why I'm doing it again today. It's really funny, so I think we're gonna switch the topic, which I was talking about yesterday. Yesterday it was about moving, dancing through the ups and downs in life, but I think today I will talk more about Ayurveda. Ayurveda is a topic I'm really in love with it. Meanwhile, since I came here, and this week we just did some dosha readings for some clients here, and I just love to discover the routines and habits of this teaching. And for me, this is health is a really important and a really big, a really huge part of how to live your life, when we just know some small tricks, some small tips that can really have a huge impact in our life. So in this episode, I would like to give you a short overview about what is Ayurveda, about the doshas, and already some small insights and tips and tricks, what you can do, how you can change your routines or maybe build up some routines. So if you have time, sit down, make yourself comfortable, dedicate this time to yourself, and just enjoy the following minutes. Alright, so maybe some of you already heard about Ayurveda. Ayurveda is a medicine that has its root in India. And with the Indian Ayurvedic, we work with three different kind of doshas. The three doshas are air, vata, fire, pitta, and water, kapha. With this, they say maybe to explain that, there are actually 5 elements in Ayurveda, but in the human body or in the type of medicine, we just work with these 3, and they use these energies like everywhere, like to explain how your body is working. And every human, every being has 1 or maybe even 2 main doshas which are present for them. And according to your dosha and according to your habits, to your routines, how you live your life, what you're eating, from your activities, the quality of your sleep, there you can see what activities, what parts of your routine maybe or are causing an imbalance. Because depending on what type you are, you need different kind of things. For example, people that are pitta, fire, they already have a lot of fire inside of them, which means they have a good digestion, and they shouldn't have maybe too much things, too much activities that are like heating up this fire. So when you're already pitta and you do a lot of active activities, you're always out in the sun, you eat a lot of spicy food, a lot of caffeine, this is all stuff with hot energy, your body starts literally like to burn out. This is when maybe your digestion doesn't work, you have pimples or whatever. This can show in so many different kinds of things. While on the other hand, for example, people with kapha, they're quite lazy, it's quite dense, and these are people like that need more activities. They should do like really, really active activities, while like at some time pitta, for example, they should relax a little bit more. So this to as a short introduction. You can read your body type with different kind of courses also in the internet. You can see it like from the nails, from the bone structure, from the face, from the shape of the face, from the hair, and also a little bit from the characteristics. And for me, these principles, the whole topic is quite complex, it's quite complicated, but just like having this knowledge on the surface, it gives me a lot of understanding, like how I'm working and the impact of the stuff that I'm doing for myself. So for me, I'm a pizza, and I really see, for me it's really important to have a lot of fresh and raw food, while for example for vatas it's important to have more cooked food, no raw vegetables, only well ripe stuff, and best a little bit warm cooked. And for me, I had a time like when it was super hot here in Thailand. I did a lot of active activities, and I really saw like my skin was so dry. I had sometimes trouble to fall asleep, and then I just know, I just need more cold energy to cool myself down. Means drinking a lot of water, drinking cold energy teas like different kind of flowers, chamomile, peppermint, and doing more yin yoga, more meditation to ground myself down. But I think like one of the biggest changes I figured out with the whole routine when I started like to change my diet. I never really like focused on what I was eating, like in like which order I'm eating it or how much of what I'm eating. And then when I came here to this place, the people that I'm living together with, she teaches me now a lot about Ayurveda. I assist her with the dosha readings, and this is why I'm learning a lot about myself, and I learn a lot from other people. And for me, the biggest change, like my thing was that I had a lack of protein because I lived vegetarian for like some years and vegan for 1 year. And I never took supplements or really, had a look that I get the proper nutrition. Back at home, yes, when I was traveling, not. So this, like, I had so many pimples, so unpure skin. And since I switched my diet, I eat eggs again, I eat fish or chicken from time to time, because I feel like my body really needs like to fill up the reserves, like to fill up the stocks again. And it's crazy like how it changed my outer experience, my look, like my face, my skin. I've never had that beautiful skin like this before. And for me, Ayurveda, it gives me a lot of peace, like just to know how to eat, or just to have like some small routines that I really feel have a lot of impact in my life. And one of it is I will walk through it a little bit, like from the morning routine, what you should do like when you wake up during the whole day. So when you wake up, really important, your body loses a lot of water over the night. So the first thing you have to do in the morning is drink at least 1 cup of water. Bring fluid back to your body, help your body getting back in the flow, getting your blood flow, everything that is like awakening up now, like support your body. Give it some water. Then if you can, this is just a suggestion, do some meditation, maybe just 1 or 2 minutes, maybe 5 to 10. Just take a moment, take some deep breathings. Give your body some time to wake up, to bring the engine to work. So if you're familiar with some breathing techniques like maybe Wim Hof or Kapalabhati, this is amazing to do in the morning when you wake up, because imagine your body works like a car, like an engine, and first you need to warm up the engine a little bit before it works properly, before you use it. So this is one great, amazing tip. After this, you can drink another cup of water and then go to the toilet. Don't go to the bathroom right when you wake up, because then again you give out a lot of water. First, make sure that your body already has a lot of water. And what is also really interesting and just to be aware of, like to drink it before you brush the teeth, because you have a lot of bacteria in your mouth over the night that are really healthy. So it's really good to drink. So these bacteria are coming in your system. And as soon as you brush your teeth, you remove this, and you have, sometimes, depends on what kind of toothpaste you're using, some chemicals in it. Then it's better to drink the water. Then your first meal for the day. If you follow me on Instagram, maybe you already saw some of my posts. The first day of your meal, it's the best if you have some fibers. This can be fruits, this can be vegetables, and these fibers will help your body in a way of, it protects your stomach, it protects your intestines if you consume other like toxins or chemicals after. So for all the coffee lovers out there, before you drink the coffee, before you drink coffee, or like especially when you drink coffee with milk, this is already like a lot of, let's say, heavy stuff for your body. Make sure you just eat some fibers. For sure, have a lot of water before, especially when you drink coffee. Drink always before or after at least 1 cup of water as well, because the caffeine makes your body lose the water again. And through this, like, you can work through your day. It's quite simple actually, like with hot and cold energies. You actually see it like with the colors of the food. It's like more red. It's hot energy, except with watermelon. This is a cold energy. Or like, so say like vegetables, some kind of fruits that have more cold energy. So in Ayurveda, or in all of this Eastern medicines, yoga as well, it's always about balance. So whatever you consume, whatever you do with your activities, when you do an active activity, make sure you do something that cools you down, maybe right after, or for sure in the evening before you go to the bed. And when you drink coffee, when you drink caffeine, this also includes green tea or black tea, make sure you drink a lot of water to keep your body in balance. Maybe you don't feel it now, but over the years, your dosha will get more and more into an imbalance, which can cause a lot of diseases. And this is just a really easy, really simple way how to prevent it. And of course, like, fibers are really important before every meal. Always eat the fibers first, and make sure that when you eat fruits, don't eat them after. Especially fruits, they're made like to pass our organism quite fast. And when you already filled your stomach and they're coming on top, they just create a lot of gas. And this is not really nice for your body. It's not really good for your digestion. And probably you're going to be quite bloated after it. Then another technique I really like and I often use is interval fasting. I'm actually not 100% sure if this is also from Ayurveda, but like it's a lot in the Buddhist tradition, that you like skip either the breakfast or the dinner this can be nice from time to time to just give your intestines a break, so they don't have to like work constantly. This is also one great tool I like to do. And some other ideas are when you, especially when you're working with a lot of electronic items, when you're on your phone, when you're on a computer all the time, also make sure to drink a lot of water. And after, to spend time out in nature, walk barefoot on the grass, be around with plants so they can absorb the toxins from all the electronical devices and recharge yourself, because the electronics are stealing a lot of life energy from us. I think this was a short and nice overview about some Ayurvedic tips, at least some that are like helping me now to better understand my body, better understand my system. And it's super easy to add these small routines to your routines that you maybe already have, or just switch a little bit the order of how you eat your food, and you can already create a huge impact in your life. So thank you all very much for being here. I'm really happy this time I have a little bit of better equipment, especially with the microphone for YouTube. Let's see how it works. Yeah, it's really nice to have you here. I really enjoy doing this podcast, even if it's now going a little bit in the other direction than I first thought, but let's go with the flow. I just love to share everything about life and how to live a life in a way of really living it with awareness. And this is so much further than just the mental mind. It also is really important for your body, for your nutrition, for all of the levels of your being. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. Maybe I can go then further into it in the next episode, or just reach out to you personally. Dears, have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are. Maybe give yourself a small hug, give yourself the most beautiful smile you have. Say thank you to yourself. Say, hey, you're doing a good job. I love you. See you soon. Thank you very much.